3.
Okay, so I wanted to go over real quick. You've probably been buying a couple comic books by now. I've sent out hundreds of them, no complaints over a couple years now, and I just wanted to go over my way of shipping them out, and maybe you might find that suitable for yourself too. So I'm going to go over how to ship out multiple comic books. Usually up to quantities of 5. This tends to work out fairly well. So I'm going to be shipping out Daredevil 26, and this is a quick layout of the supplies you'll need to be shipping out. I usually use some sort of masking tape or painter's tape, some fragile stickers. You can get a big old roll of these off of Amazon for like $7, and then your choice of packing tape. And then I got a little brand sticker too. And whether you tape on your mailing labels or you have a label maker with a sticker, whatever preference yours is, or whatever is more cost effective to you, go ahead and use. So when I have multiple comic books, I like to face them inwards towards each other, or else if I have more than 2, I'll go ahead and place another book in between the outer ones. But I always like to close them up just so that way they're less susceptible to damage just from the mailer itself. Now, I place them facing each other, and I tear off 4 pieces of masking tape. I'm sure you probably already figured out what the 4 are for, but I go ahead and just place one not too tightly around each side. I try to make sure that the comic books aren't right at the edges, so that way I don't fold them in or give them any ticks. Again, just a nice light piece, so that way they're not shifting around, because especially with Marvel books, the ink can transfer to the boards if you have them held too tightly and they're shifting around. So say your comic mailer just gets shaken around and posted or in transit, it won't be good. A lot of ink will transfer to the book and lower the grade of the comic books that whoever bought them from you is receiving. Now, once my books are secured together, I go ahead and prepare my Gemini mailer. They're nice and easy to fold. I like to go ahead and fold them up how they should be shipped out, just so that way it doesn't flop around everywhere as easily when I'm packing my books. Now, I like to lay my books down in the mailer. I try to leave a nice little bit of space in between the perforations of the mailer, just so that way I don't fold the mailer over the books. When you have a larger amount of books, you can fold the mailer so that way it goes over the books, but since we only have 2, it should fit rather nicely there. Now I like to tear off 3 pieces of tape. I've never really had to use more. 1 to secure on the short end of the mailer, and then 2 on the outer edge here. You'll get comics from bigger companies that'll tape these to hell, and frankly, when I have to take off a bunch of tape, I am terrified that I'm going to damage my books horribly. So our book is secured in the mailer. Sorry, I skipped ahead. I also get 1 piece of tape to tape down the inside of the mailer, running my fingernail along it just to kind of keep it as close down as possible. And then here comes the sealing part. It's just 1, 2, and I like to get 2 pieces so I don't go and get them all stuck over each other. 1 nice big piece of tape around the center to hold it down, and you can work freely with another piece of tape. And I usually use 3 just for security's sake. I used to wrap the whole Gemini mailer all the way up and down, all the way around. It's a waste of tape. This 3 pieces of tape is actually more than I normally put, but it's enough to secure it in the book, or the mailer won't fly open. Now I go ahead and get a fragile sticker. The rest is pretty much gravy. I like to put fragile stickers. The post office will probably see those as targets to punt your comic books, or places where they should fold them to insert them into mailboxes. I go ahead and apply my little brand sticker, and then you apply your label however you wish, whether it's a sticker, whether it's with tape. That's up to you, and your comics are good to go.